Heartbroken, a love story at a crossroads. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos face their most emotional moment yet. For years, Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa have been celebrated as one of television's most magnetic power couples. They weren't just charming on camera, they felt real. They laughed together, worked together, raised 3 children together, and built a life that looked deeply rooted in trust, passion, and partnership. To the world, they were that couple, the ones who made long-term love look effortless. But recently, the narrative surrounding their relationship has shifted. Whispers and quiet conversations from those close to them suggest that something painful may have shaken the foundation they once stood so confidently upon. And while neither Mark nor Kelly has publicly confirmed details, those close to the pair describe a moment so emotional and raw that it left their home unusually quiet, almost unrecognizable. The night everything changed. According to those familiar with the situation, the turning point happened one late evening in their New York townhouse. This home wasn't just a property. This was the place where birthdays were celebrated, where school mornings began, where holiday dinners were shared with laughter echoing through the hallways. It was their safe place. On this particular evening, though, something felt different. Kelly, usually so composed and grounded, reportedly approached Mark with questions she had been holding close to her heart. Sources say that she was visibly shaken, but steady. It wasn't anger that filled the room. It was heartbreak, disappointment, the kind of pain that comes only when someone you love deeply has let you down, even if unintentionally. Mark, according to those present, was overcome with emotion. His voice cracked, his hands trembled. He insisted that rumors and outside voices were twisting things out of proportion. He reportedly told her, softly, "You're listening to the wrong people." And yet, those words weren't enough to soothe the ache. Kelly didn't yell, she didn't lash out. She simply packed a small bag, quietly gathered herself, and left before sunrise. She went to her private apartment closer to the studio, somewhere she could breathe, think, and just be. A silent distance felt on screen. The next morning, paparazzi captured Kelly arriving at Live, alone. No shared car, no warm smiles, just a woman holding herself together with remarkable grace. Fans watching the show noticed something too. She was still professional, still kind, still the Kelly everyone has admired for years. But her warmth felt reserved. There was a gentle distance in her tone, a softness that suggested she was conserving emotional strength. Meanwhile, those close to Mark have said he has been struggling deeply. Insomnia, regret, confusion. He has reportedly replayed that night again and again. Friends describe him as lost and trying desperately to make things right. He has reached out. He has written letters. He has asked mutual friends to help him communicate. But Kelly, ever thoughtful and principled, is taking her time. She is choosing reflection over reaction. Why this hurts so much? Kelly has always been admired not only for her charm, but for her resilience. She has spent decades balancing motherhood, marriage, and a career lived under intense public scrutiny. Through all of that, one thing defined her relationships: trust. Once that foundation cracks, even slightly, it is not easy to rebuild. It's not about dramatic endings or grand gestures. It's about the quiet internal rebuilding of belief and emotional safety. Only Kelly can decide if that's possible. A love story years in the making. Their bond began over 30 years ago, back when they were young actors on All My Children. Their chemistry wasn't just written into a script. It was real. They built a life with intention, with effort, with deep affection. Which is why this moment feels so unsettling for fans. People didn't just watch their love story, they invested in it. Their relationship gave many the sense that lasting love can survive fame, pressure, and time. So the idea that they may now be navigating one of the hardest tests of their marriage has struck a chord with millions. Heartmend, what happens next? Right now, everything seems to be in a delicate, private balance. People close to Mark say he is willing to do whatever it takes, including counseling or stepping back from work commitments, to rebuild trust and understanding. His emotions are not performative. This is a man grappling with the possibility of losing the person who grounds him. Kelly, meanwhile, is moving with grace and courage. She is not rushing decisions. She is not lashing out publicly. She is taking time to feel, to heal, to breathe. And that choice alone has strengthened the admiration people have for her. Some fans are hoping for reconciliation. Others encourage her to prioritize her peace. Social media is full of loving messages for both of them, because at the heart of this story are two people who have shared decades of life, laughter, and growth. Sunrise. Is this the end or a new beginning? It's too early to know. What's clear is that this moment will change them. Not just as a couple, but as individuals. Sometimes marriages grow after storms. Sometimes people rediscover each other. And sometimes love evolves into something different, something quieter, but still meaningful. Whatever happens, one thing remains certain. This story isn't just gossip. It's human, it's love, it's pain. It's real life unfolding in front of millions who care.